In today's classroom, teachers need a volunteer plan. Volunteer plans in the modern classroom today. Parent involvement impacts students in many different ways. Some parents' involvement leads to fewer behavioral issues, boosts academic success. When students feel successful in the classroom, they have better attendance, which leads to better grades, and it ultimately leads to a higher graduation rate. When there are volunteers in our schools, all volunteers first must complete a background check to be inside of the classroom. When volunteers arrive, they will sign in the front office and wear a name badge. Volunteers will sign a waiver of confidentiality. Volunteers will uphold all classroom rules and not discipline any students directly. Volunteers will respect professional boundaries. There are many ways we may utilize our different volunteers within our classrooms. Some volunteers may make copies during whole group instruction. Others may sharpen pencils and stuff folders during specials and recess. We may even have multiple volunteers help with reading buddies, pairing with a student or a small group to practice reading fluency or sight words, centers monitoring to make sure students participate and ensure students understood the instructions and are not just playing with the materials. Other volunteer activities include guest speakers. Guest speakers will prepare topics such as current hobbies or careers and talk about those to the whole class. They may bring in materials such as pictures or even honey if they're a beekeeper. Other opportunities are chaperoning school trips. These chaperones will be given small groups of students and it's responsible for keeping these students safe while we're out in the community. Even beyond the classroom, you can volunteer by establishing consistent daily routines, encouraging learning throughout everyday life and activities. Make reading a daily habit even if it only is 10 minutes. Stay connected with the school through open communication using the school's communication platforms such as Parent Square or Class Dojo. Outside the classroom, you can use community resources to keep children engaged in learning. These resources could include things like the Kids Common, which is downtown Columbus, a museum that fosters learning through play. Admission is $9, but they often offer half-price admission. If you're willing to drive a little farther, the state capital of Indianapolis has several places to take students to foster learning. The biggest would be the Indianapolis Children's Museum, which offers 5 stories of play and learning with an outside sports area to learn about Indiana sports and sports history, which not only keeps children learning, but moving. Another is Indiana State Museum, which explores Hoosier history and has many hands-on interactive displays. This is geared toward older children. One other is the Rhythm Discovery Center. It's a great place to take your budding musician. This percussion museum lets children play many different instruments. There are over 100 to play. As the adult, it is our job to help foster learning and support our students to grow and together help them build the foundations to become a successful adult themselves.